एक ओंकार सतनाम करता पुरख निरपौ निर्वैर अकाल मूर्त अजूनी सैभं गुर प्रसाद. These are the opening verses of Japji Sahib. These are the root of all of Japji Sahib. The deeper the roots of any tree, the taller the tree will grow. These are the deepest roots because they describe the qualities of the infinite. They describe the qualities of God. And the tree of Japji Sahib reaches the height of the spiritual experience. Ik Onkar, Ik. In a land of 33 million gods, Guru Nanak Dev Ji said, there is only one God. There is only one Supreme Being. Ik. Ik is a number and not a letter. In order to erase all doubt, in order to erase all confusion, Guru Nanak Dev Ji wrote the number Ik. There is only one God that we should pray to. Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji and Japji Sahib is the only scripture that begins with a number and not a letter. Ik, there is only one God. Onkar. Onkar is God's creative power. Through Gurbani, we learn that God created the whole world through the sabad or the power of Onkar. Onkar Sabsrisht Upay. Now how can we talk about God? How can we talk about Ik Onkar? We can only talk about God through His Naam, because Naam is a treasure of God's virtues. Gun Nidhan Har Nama. God's name is a treasure, a nidhan of God's virtues. And these virtues are the absolute truth or Sat. Satnam. God's name, the treasure of all virtues, is the embodiment of truth. When Gurbani talks about God, Gurbani talks about God through Naam or through God's virtues. Karta Purakh. God is the creator being or Karta Purakh of not only this world but the whole universe. Nirbhav. In the Asa Divar, we learn that everything, the streams, the oceans, the people, the birds, they all operate under Bha, or the fear of God. What is the only entity that is beyond fear, that is without fear? Nanak Nirbhav Nirankar. Only God is Nirbhav, or without fear. Nirvair. Through Gurbani, we learn that all of humanity is plagued by 5 common enemies. These enemies are not physical enemies, they are spiritual. Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, and Ahankar. These are the 5 agents of Maya, the 5 enemies. God is Nirvair, beyond all enemies, spiritual or physical. God is completely beyond Maya. Akal Murte. During Guru Nanak Dev Ji's time, people tried to capture God in murtiyan or stone idols. Over time, these stone idols eroded. These stone idols became disfigured. Their faces became eroded. Guru Nanak Dev Ji says, how can you capture God in a murti? God's true image is that of deathlessness. God's image does not erode over time. God is Akal Murti, or God's true image is the image of deathlessness. Ajuni Sabham. In Gurbani, we learn that there are 8.4 million reincarnations. There are 8.4 million forms that our soul can take. These are called the Juna. God is a Juni. He does not pass through any of these life forms. Sabham. If there was nobody before God, if God is Karta Purakh, or the creator being, then who created God? In the Asa Divar, we learned that Apine Aap Saj. First, God created Himself. This is what Sabhang means. Sabhang means self-designed, or created only by himself. Gur Prasad. Now, why is Gur Prasad included in the characteristics of God? One of the characteristics of God is that he can only be approached through a guru. We learn in the Asa Divar that bin Satgur kinay na payo, bin Satgur kinay na paya. To this day and in the future, nobody has attained God without the help of a guru or without a true guru. Gur Prasad is a quality of God because God cannot be approached without a guru. These verses are the summary of all of Japji Sahib, and Japji Sahib contains the message of all of Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji. Now, when we read sabads in Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji, they are often titled Ek Onkar Satgur Prasad. This is the shortened version of the opening verses. There is only one God, and God is obtained through earning the true Guru's grace. This is the message of Japji Sahib and the message of all of Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji. Let's sing the next verses. Jap.